Hey guys, welcome to the channel and to another one of my videos. This time I decided to make a short video on Zastava M57 pistol magazine disconnect or magazine safety. These pistols, they have a magazine safety, so if magazine's out of the weapon, you can't fire the weapon, the hammer won't drop. So on one of my pistols I already took the magazine safety out, and on this second one I hadn't, so I figured I'd make a video about it and show you how I done it. To clear all both weapons, magazine empty, weapon empty. Same thing with the second one, magazine empty, weapon clear and empty. So this is the pistol that already has a magazine safety disconnected, and this is the one that does not. And to just show you a difference, if the magazine disconnect is removed, when you take the magazine out of the pistol, you can still fire the weapon. The one with magazine safety or magazine disconnect still in the pistol, when you take the magazine out, you cannot fire the weapon. You have to put the magazine back into the weapon to fire it. And I really don't like that, because if I have a loaded magazine and I drop it, and if I rack the weapon and the safety stays, or hammer stays back, only way for me to drop that hammer, I would have to insert the magazine back in the weapon and drop the hammer, which if you got a empty magazine, that's one thing, but if you got a loaded magazine, even though there's no round in the chamber, still I'm not really too comfortable with it. That's one of the reasons I liked removing magazine safeties from him. This is Zastava M57 Yugoslavian pistol. It was made in former Yugoslavia. It's a basically copy of Russian Tokarev. One big difference is this one has a little bit longer grip. It holds one extra round, so you can get a actually better hold of it. But overall, it's there's a couple more differences with it, but for most part, it's a exact copy of the Russian Tokarev TT-33. To have the magazine disconnect removed, first thing we're going to do, remove the magazine, clear the weapon again. You don't have to disassemble it completely, but just take the top slide off. Take the hammer mechanism out, and you only need to remove one side of the grips, one side of grip panels. The way you do that, there's a kind of bar inside. I don't know if you can see it or not. That it's right here. That just needs to be moved from the left to the right. Once you move it, you can do that easily with the flat head screwdriver. Just pop the grip off. And this pistol actually has an aftermarket safety installed on it. Originally, these pistols were not made with safety, but due to importation laws, they had to add them on there so they could legally be imported into the US. But these pistols were not designed with a safety or thumb safety like this one. This one's in original configuration. That's how they're supposed to be. Some of them were imported into States with I call it Glock type of safety, so they wouldn't have to drill the frame, and those are really easily replaced. Just replace the trigger with the standard factory trigger, and you'll have the weapon in a original configuration. So we'll remove the safety. It's kind of on the way. I think you can just pop it out. Yep. And this part right here, that's the magazine disconnect. And you'll see when you pop the magazine that it comes up. And there's a notch in a trigger, which when magazine's in a weapon, it lifts the safety up, so that way trigger can be pressed, and that's the notch I'm talking about. So when you take the magazine out, the safety pops back in and gets in that cutout of the trigger, so you can't pull the trigger. So to remove that, basically all you have to do is just pry it open. You can kind of go on the other side and drill it out. That's a little bit too much. All I do is just pry it open and pop it. There you go. And you can't put it back on, but I'm not planning on doing that anyway. So now, once you remove it, you put the magazine back in, you can still pull the trigger. And we'll go ahead and assemble it real quick, just to show you it works fine the way it should, in my opinion. And that's it. So now, no magazine in the weapon, you can fire it. And I didn't put the safety back on. I'll go ahead and put that on, but it's not supposed to have a safety on it anyway. So, well, thank you for stopping by my channel and watching this video. If you find it useful, please consider subscribing to my channel. There will be more videos coming soon. Until next time.